Hello, and welcome back to Horizon Forbidden West. Let's listen to them first.
Gaia doesn't need it. I think we're all better off.
Yeah, in case I caught the beginning of that conversation, they just talking about Hades. Yeah, so in between videos, I actually load the autosave before I start conversation after adding Aether to Gaia. So I got a free roam again. I can move out of the mountain, the base, and I done quite some stuff. I explore, I clear up a couple of area. In fact, I clear up some of the ruins. I cannot go this way because there's a metal flower there that I cannot destroy yet. I completed a couple of quests. The arena quests. I want to try the arena, but I guess later. And yeah, I already completed the set Ether in again. Read all of the dialogue. I still haven't talked to Zoe or Kotalo. I will do that later. And yeah, we will go to this
There
forced
she is.
request.
You ready to head out?
Yeah, let's go. Let's get going.
Look at us. 3 battle-hardened badasses forging into the unknown. This ought to be good. This distress call had to be up a really steep mountain, huh?
Huh. Oh, I remember. There should be a far zenith person here. I think she's going to die, right? Yeah.
Vermin.
Can I get that weapon?
What is that?
What the hell?
I might be able to take her weapons. Oh, that explode. Huh.
Well, that takes the keg.
Yeah.
Burrow, see if there's anything over there.
On it.
We'll check out the battlefield. Let's start with that zenith.
Huh.
Well, there are obviously more zeniths than we know about.
Can't believe you fought one of them.
Yeah, me too.
Almost didn't make it.
Oh, I remember we're going to fight enemy here. I think maybe on our way out. Or after we inspect. I forgot. Let's gather all of the resources. And then we go there. Oh, there's more over there. Okay. I think there's one over here, right? No. They actually managed to kill this thing. It's kind of amazing. This is pretty hard to kill. So yeah, I guess Regalla's rebel are not that shitty. I mean, they do have number. Oh, prairie dog. Okay, I'm so sorry. That thing's so cute. I think that's it. I just need to go up there, take those 2 chests, and then we will see what's up with... Oh, a stalker. With the forest in it, bro. Oh, her weapon's gone. Yeah, I was going to ask, can we take her weapon? Huh. Wait a minute. What button is it? see? No. No. There's a button that I can use when I jump to flung myself. Oh, it's control. Okay. Yeah, okay. I see. Oh, no. There's something over there, right? Yeah, just a dead body, so...
This'll break my fall.
Let's go. No step
Whatever the
mark.
rebels did, it took down her shield.
You can't see the
Why was
step
she
mark.
here? I can access her last communication file, but I'll use my focus to scan the battlefield too.
What about that crazy weapon the Zenith had?
It looked like she can make it come and go at will. But it's gone now.
Yeah, I want that.
Well, go do your thing. I'll wait here.
I don't see a focus. So maybe she have a better focus? A Spectre! Yeah, that's what this
The
thing is
Spectre
called.
had instructions to assist recovery of the asset. I wonder what this asset is.
Yeah, I know what's going to happen inside there.
What a mess.
Yeah. I think that's the only thing we can inspect, so let's go there. Maybe we can also inspect the body. Looks like Osram. Yeah. Osram armor.
Osram with a focus.
Really?
Looks like he was sending data on the weapons somewhere else.
I can't see it. I'll believe. Oh yeah, there's the focus. Yeah. Okay.
The weapon's still hot.
I mean, it just
I need to
exploded.
know how it worked. But I'll have to check on it once it's cooled off. Looks like the rebels camped here for a while. Are they watching this area?
Huh.
All right. I think I have an idea what happened here. I better get back to Erend.
Okay.
All right, she who sees the unseen. What did you find out?
This was a carefully planned attack. I found camping gear up there. The rebels must have been staking out this place for at least a few days. They were waiting for the Zeniths to show up. All so that they could test that weapon. The Zeniths have a personal shield that makes them invulnerable, but somehow the weapon got rid of it. The Osram that was operating it was sending data on it somewhere else. It was probably just a prototype.
I've known tinkers that do that. I'd do a little trial run before breaking out the real thing. Well, I guess it's still a work in progress, if it blew up.
She was searching for something she lost. Her drone had instructions to recover something called the asset.
The acid.
The asset. Is that the sub-function thing that you said could be here? Eleuthia?
Maybe.
I'm not sure. Come on, let's go talk to Varl.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Let's say it's 10 arrow, a couple of stab, and these things died. Pretty pathetic. Comparing to modern weapon, like, you can't kill a tank with that kind of stuff. Yeah.
Something tunneled straight down into the mountain. Looks recent.
Whatever it was, it must have been powerful. That Zenith the rebels killed was looking for something called the asset. I don't know what it is, but my guess is it's somewhere down there.
All right, so we head down.
Erend, stay here and stand watch. That Zenith isn't the only one of its kind. I don't want to be caught by surprise if the others show up. Contact us by focus if you see anything.
Okay. Any trouble shows up, I'll call you.
Let's go.
Okay. Goodbye. And let's go. SOS.
There's some kind of
coordinates.
old world ruin down here.
Yeah.
You said the Zeniths have their own backup of Gaia, right?
Yeah, from the proving lab.
So maybe they were after Aletheia. Found its hiding spot, so it sent the distress signal.
Possibly. There's nothing over here. Oh shit, okay. I did not plan to go down here. I don't see anything down here, and I don't think we can do anything down here. So let's go back up. Let's continue. Okay. I need to start selling my valuables.
Looks like some kind of data center. I might be able to access the facility
Okay.
systems from that console.
Oh.
I've never seen a transmitter like this before. Looks like it's self-destructed. This was a Far Zenith research lab. It looks like a lot of data was beamcast from here recently. From that device nearby.
So Aletheia's gone?
If it was ever here, then probably. But then why were the Zeniths still searching for the asset? Let's keep looking around.
Huh, are we not recovering any other subroutine? I kind of forgot about that. Yeah, that's the document, so let's continue.
So, exploring another Far Zenith ruin.
At least this one doesn't seem to have giant killer machines.
Hopefully.
Or anything you can blow up.
Okay, another way down. Let's continue on this floor first. Okay, I don't see anything. Nothing on the focus. Let's try to go down before we go up. Okay, that's a strong glass. A door that we can open. Oh, okay, another stairs up. Okay.
All this stuff. Wonder what they were doing here.
Well, knowing Far Zenith, probably discovering amazing things. For their own benefit.
Yeah. That's find anything that... might tell us what the asset is?
I don't think so.
Is this like a pot for healing? Okay, there's an item here. I missed this one. Okay, so this is a dead end. We can go up from here, but there's another way we can go up. I guess we will try that area first, and then we will go here because I think that's going to progress. I want to see if there's anything up here. Another door. Is this going to the same area? Oh, maybe I need to zoom in more. Oh, can I open this? No, there's stuff inside. Huh. Okay, there's more to this area. You know what? I think I decide that the way down there is the... Where is the way down? Oh shit, oh, this way. This might be a dead end area, so I will go here first, and then I will go up.
This place is huge.
Oh no.
Some kind of storage room, maybe.
Maybe the asset is in here somewhere.
Huh.
If it is, somehow the Zenith couldn't find it. Let's look around.
Oh! Ah!
So, how is Erend taking all of this? Really?
Well, Gaia, Zenith, Focus. It's a lot. But when I caught up with him in the dawn and said you needed our help, he dropped everything and turned around.
Well, he's loyal. That's for sure.
Yeah, so this is basically the same way. We just go up. Yeah, this is from the above. And there's stuff here. Okay. Yeah. Huh. A locked door. Can I? I don't know how to decide which one that I can pry open and which one I cannot pry open. They really don't show. You need to get close to it. So yeah, I don't know how to get to that area which have items. Let's continue then. Stop blocking my way, Paul. He's body blocking me. Let's see. Scan. I see a chest over there. More. 2, 3 over here. Let's collect them all first. I think with the 10 times supply, I basically have everything that I need. I can send the extra to storage. I prefer to take it now rather than later when I forget it. Can I? Okay, I cannot. There should be one more over here. Okay, it's down here. Okay, don't climb. And one over there. No, there's 2 on this side. So 3 total.
A control console to access the storage units.
Can it tell us if the asset is in one of them?
Well, let's find out.
It's dead. A code?
236 containers in storage. Please enter the container number you'd like to retrieve.
I don't know.
236?
Huh.
Wasn't there a number in the distress signal?
You're right. I should check the log.
Yeah, you're right. There's also a room over here. Huh, nothing. Really? Okay. The lock then. Notebook. Data point. Game progression? No. Which one is it? How do I find it? No, this is ornaments. No. It should be this one. Is it this one? No. It should be on quest, right? Oh, it's this one, 237. Okay.
236 containers in storage. Please enter the container number
Wait.
you'd like to retrieve.
Huh? Farl just shocked.
Aloy,
Yep. My evil twin.
it's
Maybe
you.
not.
Skin's like ice. Must have cut this from her head. But why?
Hello, Elizabeth. Apologies, I don't know what else to call you. My name is Beta. I'm afraid I must be brief. I only have a few minutes before my keepers discover I'm missing, and I still need to remove this implant. I had hoped to find shelter with you, but if you're viewing this, I may be dead. Be careful when you take on Farsiness. They are ruthless, and they have Aletheia, Artemis, and Apollo now. But at least I don't have the Gaia kernel to merge them with. You must succeed. Oh, this was all for nothing. Good luck. And goodbye. So she's...
She's still alive.
Okay.
We need to get her back to...
Oh shit, they can fly? Aloy! Aloy, can you hear me through this thing?
What's going on, Erend?
Two of those spectral things just fell out of the sky. One of them is heading down towards you. The other one's waiting up here.
We're coming up. Stay in cover until I get there.
You got it.
Get her to cover in that room. Whatever happens, she stays with us.
I'll protect her.
Okay, fighting it alone, I
I
guess.
should prepare before the Spectre gets here. I can't let it get through to Varl and the clone.
Let's use this. You know what? Let's use the better ammo. Yeah, this one. Maybe I should have
Here
prepared.
it comes! It's fallen!
Holy
Ooh,
crap,
ugly
that's
one,
a
aren't
huge
you?
crit. No, 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 no. Okay.
There.
Are you okay, Aloy?
Yeah, I'm heading up top. Stay down here with the clone for now.
The door
Got
just
it.
opened
I'll follow
instantly.
once the coast is clear.
Go on, Aloy. Aaron needs you.
The door just like instantly opened. Like, wow. Okay. Yeah. Can I? Okay, I was just going to say, can I scan it again? But I hear enemy maybe. Let's change to this one. This is faster to draw it. We can use this on close range, and we can use this one on long range. Yeah, are we
Get back up
safe?
top and deal with that other specter.
Safe?
I just hope Aaron stays in cover.
I just hope I don't get ambushed. I mean, if it's a robot, a drone, they can communicate with each other, right? So the one on
Aloy.
top must have known
Aaron!
the other one's
That
dead.
Spectre's dug its heels in. It's got me pinned down.
Okay.
Hang tight. I'm almost there.
Just hurry.
Oh, come on. You... the savior of
doesn't
Meridian
sound
gets
good.
stuck
gotta
on
get to Aaron.
rocks.
Aaron, I'm here.
Watch out. That thing's shooting down the center.
Stay put. I'll see what I can do.
Second you need me, I'm there.
Spectre's not budging from that spot. I might be able to sneak up on it if I stay out of its line of fire. It's got some kind of shield up. I need to sneak around behind it. It's a tough fight if I take that thing head on. I have a weapon. I could use it against the Spectre.
Okay. Let's take our time.
Shield down! It's on the move!
I only have one more shot with this thing, and I miss. Holy crap! No!
Now this is why I came along.
Oh shit!
Hello?
No, no! Oh fuck!
That's the quick way to take it down. I can use the... Come here.
Oh shit!
Now we're talking.
Whew. Can I have that weapon? Yeah, Eren, seeing my evil twin for the first time.
Aloy, she's... Look, I swear I'm not drunk, but right now I'm seeing double.
Long story. but it'll have to wait.
No,
She needs
no.
a healer.
Please don't send
We
me.
need to get her back to the base immediately.
Right. Yeah. Well, what are we waiting for then?
You two go on ahead.
Yeah,
I need to take another look at that weapon.
exactly. I need to loot on that enemy first. No, don't. Okay, yeah.
I can figure out how that thing works. Maybe the Zeniths won't be so invincible after all.
Yeah.
He's on me.
Okay, I'm hearing stuff. What is that? Huh. Okay, anyway, let's go and take at those weapon. Oh no, not. Oh. The shield canceling weapon. I was thinking take a look at the weapon that these things drop. Huh. Yeah, okay, well. Maybe we can bring back her body and study technology on her body or something. Yeah, we can try to do that, right? Gaia can at least perform some sort of scan.
I'm catching snow. No. Damn it. Well, it's better than nothing. I need to get the weapon fragment to Gaia to analyze. If we can replicate it, maybe we'll have a way to defeat the Zeniths.
Maybe.
Check on the clone, too. Varl, where's our guest?
We're in the maintenance corridor below the control room.
Okay.
Okay, I want to craft first. No, not the trap. Okay.
Looks like this room's changed. Is that your doing, Gaia?
Yes. I have repurposed the displays to track the cauldrons you have acquired data from.
Is your focus acting up again?
That's fine.
I can take a look if you want.
Yeah. Usually works.
Holograms. Gaia, I thought you said the data here was lost.
I was able to repurpose the equipment to store the data you have acquired in your travels.
I don't see. Like that thing? I don't know. You know what? Before we talk to Farrell and the clone, let's talk to Zoe, Kotalo, and
Door's
Eren.
unlocked now.
Yeah, hey Kotalo.
Gaia, what was this room for?
This was intended to be a recreational room for control center operatives. I have repurposed the displays to track Regala's activity in the region.
A useful warm-up.
Oh, come on.
I hope I'm not interrupting.
No, but I must ask. The woman Varl and Eris have been, she's related to you.
My evil twin.
It's hard to explain. She's more of a copy.
Good. If she's anything like you, we've just gained reinforcements.
Maybe.
Okay, let's talk. There's a lot that we can talk
I heard
about.
my friend Talana came by the base. Did you get a chance to meet her?
Briefly. A bold woman going into Tenakth territory with that Karja armor of hers. She'll be lucky if my people don't shoot her on sight.
She'll be careful. She's just looking for someone who might need her help.
Whoever it is, they better be worth dying for.
What do you think of our squad?
They seem eager to fight. Though I admit it is strange to see a new Taru in the ranks. Farmers don't make for effective soldiers.
She seemed pretty effective when she took out the machines that were guarding this base.
Interesting. Perhaps I am mistaken.
Have you had a chance to speak with Varl?
Briefly. He fought well against Regalla's troops at Barren Light. Are all Nora as skilled as the two of you?
I'm not exactly one of them. But anyway, the Nora can hold their own. They managed to push the Karja from their lands.
I thought my tribe was the only one to have done that. Impressive.
Okay, no, nothing about Eren. I see.
What are you looking at over there?
Kind of weird.
The others have been helping me decipher the symbols the focus shows me. So, I thought I'd try to understand the weapon you intend to use against the enemy. This Hephaestus, it will be able to make machines? That answer to Gaia?
Yes,
How many?
as many as we need.
Such power. Has the world ever seen the like?
Has faced the like. The world has faced Pharaoh's Blake.
You said you were training with the Focus?
That's right. I've been watching holograms of your first fight with the Zenith Spectres.
Oh.
They are faster and more agile than any machines I've faced before. How many do the Zeniths have?
I'm not sure. Probably a lot.
I would not wish to face them en masse.
I'm with you there. Getting Ether out of the Grove made for quite a spectacle.
One that showed the entire tribe that Hikaru's mission for peace is the correct path, for it is now blessed by the Ten themselves.
Okay.
Now that you know who the enemy is, do you have any questions?
I'll admit, I find them hard to grasp. From the heavens. And invulnerable.
For now.
I will leave the strategy to you. I trust you will point my blade where it will cut the deepest.
Oh, wow.
You said the Bulwark was your home a long time ago. That you were part of the Sky Clan.
Yes.
That's all you're gonna tell me?
Fine. As you wish. My parents were killed in a clan skirmish, so I was raised by my squad. As I grew older, I came to be known as an accomplished fighter. Tekote took a special interest in me. I fought by his side against the Karja, and led my squad on a dangerous climb into the Daunt. It was I who opened the gates at Barren Light, from the east side, allowing the Tenakth to raise it.
That must have gotten you some attention.
Indeed. I was welcomed home as a hero, and I was content.
Then why'd you leave?
I became a marshal.
Why did you leave the Sky Clan to become a marshal?
I was sent to the Kulrut by Tekote. Back then, I would have obeyed his every order. I believed in him, like one would a father. I was too blind to see the fear in his eyes. Fear of a rising young warrior challenging his command of the clan. I returned a hero from the battle at Barren Light. But to him, I was only a threat. Never occurred to him that I had no interest in rising above my station.
Okay.
Why did Tekote think you wouldn't be a threat to him if he sent you to the Kulrut?
Tekote knew that if I survived the Kulrut, I'd be forced to forsake the clan to serve the Tenakth as a whole. I'd never be allowed to challenge his command, even if I wanted to. After our victory at Barren Light, Tekote spoke to our people, said it would be selfish to rob Hikaru and the marshals of a warrior like myself. Even though he knew perfectly well I had no intention of ever leaving. It was exile, guised as an honor. One he knew I couldn't refuse. So I became a marshal, and never looked back.
I'm sorry you had to go through that.
I am not. Though it pained me at the time, a marshal is what I was destined to be.
When we were at the Bulwark, the guard said something about the wings of the Ten. Hikaru also mentioned it at the Kulrut. Dekka, too. What does it mean?
The visions tell us that the Ten flew on great metal machines with wings, and leapt into battle from the sky, For us, to imitate this feat is the ultimate expression of martial prowess, and it is why the challengers leap into the arena during the Kulrut. Many times I imagined it as a child. The feeling of freedom, and the awe it must have inspired.
What did Chief Akaro say when you told him he'd be joining me here?
You spilt rebel blood at the Grove, and helped reunite the clans. There was little more to be said. He understood.
Well, I'm honored he lent me his best martial. At least for a little while.
Indeed.
Okay, that's it.
need to
Pretty
go.
short conversation
On your
with
way, then.
Katana. Now we still have to talk with Zoe, Eren, and then Varl down there. I think that might take the rest of this video. Let's talk with Zoe first.
Aloy, you're back.
Yeah, I'm back.
I'm just, checking up on how everyone's doing.
You mean after meeting someone who looks exactly like you, but isn't you, down in the basement?
Yep.
Guess this must be even stranger for you than it is for us, huh?
A little.
Varl said she may be able to help us in our mission, though.
Maybe.
Okay.
Sounds like you met my friend Talana.
Yes. The Karja Huntress. I haven't seen armor like hers since the Red Raids. But Varl tells me that she too suffered at the hands of the Mad Sun King.
Yeah. She's one of the good ones. Trust me.
Okay.
You've spoken with Kotallo?
A few words. Tanakh don't have much use for us outsiders. You must have made quite the impression for him to offer his fealty.
That's it. Okay.
So you've been talking to Gaia?
Yes. She was kind enough to take me through some of the history of the Old Ones, including their demise and the heroic actions of her creator, Elizabeth Sobek. I was surprised to see she was you. Past, but reborn? Not that I claim to understand how.
Okay.
You said you met Beta?
Varl mentioned she was hurt. I thought I'd offer her an extract to soothe the pain.
That was kind of you.
I just hope she doesn't plan on staying burrowed down there like that. She looks like she's barely seen the light of day as it is.
What are you up to?
Gaia was kind enough to put together a list of glyphs used by the Old Ones. She helped me decipher some of the data you've collected and showed me how to use the focus to help the process. It's not easy, but it's been working so far.
That's good to hear. I see you've settled in.
Gaia did say this place was built for us, so we could regain control of our lands with her terraforming system. Nurture them like the land gods do Plainsong's fields. It does strike me as odd that a place of life should have so much metal.
What else have you been up to?
I've been studying Gaia's seedlings, the subfunctions. I wanted to understand why one of them would do what they did to Fa. Imagine my surprise when I looked into this Hephaestus and found out it helped create all machines, our land gods included. In a way, the Utaru owe Hephaestus our whole way of life, as well as our current troubles.
That's why we have to make Gaia whole again. Learn anything interesting lately?
There's been much to read up on now that Ether has been reunited with Gaia. It's hard to imagine that machines like stormbirds once helped heal the skies. I used to be terrified of them as a child. Thunder still brings chills to my skin. But everything Gaia creates has a purpose, no?
Yeah. And if we can get Hephaestus back, she can get those stormbirds in line.
But wait, if everything's online, I don't need to upgrade my equipment anymore.
Did
Right?
Gaia tell you anything about
I'm going
Zenith?
to miss out all of the fun.
She did. Though it wasn't exactly easy to believe.
The sky people.
To think that there are places among the stars where life can bloom as it does here. It is humbling, to say the least, and heartbreaking. that such life should be bent on destroying ours.
So, how does a tribe like the Utaru manage to maintain the peace with warriors like the Tenakth?
By holding them off. When our fields bloomed aplenty, the Tenakth looked upon our lands with envy. But Plainsong's dishes provided sanctuary and high ground to keep invaders at bay. In the end, even the Tenakth saw sense in a truce. The Utaru promised to provide the Tenakth with food from our crops every year. In exchange, the Tenakth would relinquish one of their own, a veteran, to train the Utaru in combat. This custom was abandoned a few years after the derangement. But some veterans still remain in the plains.
I believe I've met them already.
Yeah. At least one of them.
I've been meaning to ask, what's the deal with you and the chorus? You didn't seem to be on the best of terms.
That's what happens when you're the one Utaru who insists on publicly defying them. Twice. When the Karja invaded the Utaru plains, they did more than just attack our villages. They burned our fields, took our people as slaves, and murdered those who were too weak to make the trip back to Meridian.
To be sacrificed in the Sun Ring.
I was helping the healers back then, as waves of refugees swarmed into Plainsong. The chorus was divided in how to face the invaders. Some saw sense in raising arms. Others believed the dishes would keep us safe, as they had many times before. And while they bickered, I buried the seeds of the fallen.
It couldn't have been easy. Seeing your people suffer while the Karja invaded your lands.
I come from a small village near Plainsong. My grandmother used to say there was no seed that wouldn't grow there. I moved to the dishes when I decided to apprentice as a healer. When the Red Raids began, I thought about going back. But the injured kept pouring into Plainsong, day after day. So I kept putting it off. One day, I woke up to hear a Karja raiding party had ransacked my village during the night. I rushed there with the healers to help the survivors, but there weren't any left. The smell of burning flesh haunts me to this day.
I'm sorry, Zoe.
I made it a point to appear before the chorus as soon as we returned, to demand that we take a stand against the invaders. I was denied. So I left to fight on my own.
You said you set out to fight the Karja alone?
I did. But it turned out I wasn't the only one. News of my disagreement with the chorus spread through the plains. Before I knew it, I had more than a dozen Utaru warriors ready to follow me into battle. We knew we couldn't take on the Karja armies head-on, but we also knew the lay of the land better than they did. We ambushed smaller raiding parties, sabotaged their supply lines, and hit their encampments at night.
Sounds like you were a force to be reckoned with.
Enough that the Tenakth took notice. When the clans began to push the Karja back east, they let us join their ranks. We chased the enemy all the way to Barren Light.
You said you were at Barren Light when the Tenakth defeated the Karja?
Tenakth marshals climbed the cliffs of the Daunt under cover of night, then attacked from the other side. Before we knew it, the gates were open, and the full force of the clans burst through. What happened next was not something I like to remember.
A massacre, I guess.
When all the dust and blood settled, I smelled it again. The stench of burnt flesh. Our enemies defeated. What was left of my squad returned to the Utaru Plains. I went back to Plainsong. But even as the harvests passed, it didn't feel like I'd truly returned at all.
Is that when you became a grave singer?
I thought soothing the suffering of others would somehow appease my own. Then you came along and gave me a choice. I could either sing at people's graves or fight for a chance to keep them alive.
I'm glad you chose the latter.
Okay. That's it for
going.
Zoe. Let's talk to
May
Eren
the
then.
land bloom in your steps.
He's around here, yes. There he is.
Erend? You okay?
Huh? Oh, yeah. I mean, why wouldn't I be?
Because there's two of me now.
And there's two of you now. Well, at least you seem to be handling it okay.
Oh man, I love Eren.
I wouldn't say that exactly, but I'm trying.
Okay, companions first.
How are you settling in?
Yeah, Varl's been helping me get the lay of the land, when he's not getting all tongue-tied. I don't know who makes him more nervous, that Gaia lady or our new Utaru friend.
Well, what about the Vanguard? Aren't you supposed to be back east, ordering them around?
I sent some of them back to Meridian with a message. I doubt Avad will mind me sticking around to help the savior of Meridian.
So, you've met our new Tanakh friend.
He's, quiet. I thought his people were supposed to be bloodthirsty maniacs.
You shouldn't believe everything you hear.
Yeah. Well, I guess if you trust him, so do I.
Did you speak with Beta at all?
She didn't really wake up till we brought her here. And when she did, I thought it'd be better if Zoe and Varl took care of her. No use crowding someone when they're in a state.
Understandable, okay.
So Talana came by the base?
Yeah, more like rushed through. I was hoping she'd stay for a drink at least. Only Carja I've ever met who's any fun. But it seemed like she had more pressing matters to attend to.
Okay, that's it. Let's check the other
I see
stuff.
Varl gave you a focus.
Well, it doesn't look as fashionable on me, but by the Forge, the things I've been able to see. Granted, a lot of them are bad, you know, the old world ending and such. I'm still trying to wrap my head around most of it, but I never really understood how you were ever able to find my sister back in the Sundom. And now I do, sort of. It makes me feel like I could be useful. You know?
It takes some time, but yeah. What you reading next?
I saw Gaia added something to the archives about metal rods being used to harness lightning during storms. Guy reminded me of a cousin of mine. Thought he could trap lightning if he covered himself in Stormbird plates. Went up the tallest mountain in the claim to prove it. It ended like a lot of Oseram things do. With a spark and a boom.
I guess he died at the boom.
What are you working on with your focus?
I'm still figuring out how to read stuff on this thing. Those two lovebirds over there have been giving me a hand.
There's only one over
To be
there.
honest, all the little symbols, they give me a headache. But I'll get up to speed. I promise.
Okay.
I guess you know what we're up against by now.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. When Varl first told me those bastards come from the stars, I thought he'd eaten too many of those medicinal berries. Yeah, but I've gotten used to seeing impossible things, thanks to you. I just wish they weren't always trying to kill us.
Yeah, you and me both.
Okay. Yeah, let's talk to
I have to
Varl
get going.
next.
Don't go causing too much trouble.
She's down here. Varl and the clone in beta. Oh yeah, in the data center, right?
Aloy,
Yeah.
glad you made it back okay. She panicked after waking up and stumbled down here. I thought it best to wait for you.
I'll talk to her. Hello? It's Beta, right? My name's Aloy. What's wrong? Is it your injury?
Simulacrum withdrawal syndrome.
I don't understand.
Sudden removal of a neurologically integrated data device. The brain, especially the cerebellum, goes into a kind of sensory freefall. Everything real feels unreal. Distant.
Is there anything that can help?
Do you have a focus to spare? It's primitive, but I can make it work.
It's primitive. Okay. Oh, they're neural implants, not outside stuff. Okay.
Booting up.
Hello?
So, Aloy, I suppose you want information.
Oh, maybe
About
I
you and
should have
Zenith?
talked
Yeah.
to Gaia first.
Why are they here? What do they want? How did they get you? But let's start at the beginning. I'm guessing they faked the destruction of their ship 1,000 years ago? That seems consistent with their behavior. They wouldn't want to be followed. So far, Zenith established a colony world after all. Yes, for a few hundred years, but it didn't last. Some sort of natural disaster rendered it uninhabitable. Okay, so...
Natural disaster.
The descendants of Far Zenith escaped a dying planet. And now they want to claim Earth for themselves? Not their descendants. What? Not their descendants. It's them. The same ones who left Earth 1,000 years ago. You didn't know? How can they still be alive? They don't even look... What did they do to themselves? I believe it's a combination of pharmaceutical, cellular treatments, and technological implants. And you? Does that mean that you're... I'm not like them. I was made. On the way to Earth. On the ship. I spent years studying in my training interface. All so that I could serve my function. Access and control of the terraforming system. But why? What do the Zeniths want with it? When I discovered the Zero Dawn system had disseminated into its subcomponents, I thought my purpose was to fix it. But I don't think the Zeniths want that at all. I think they want to wipe Earth clean and start over.
Okay, a huge exposition dump there. Let's talk.
So the Zeniths want to exterminate life on Earth. That's what Gaia and I concluded too. But why? Why kill everyone just to take over? When they took me on missions with them, I saw how they butchered the tribal people we encountered. They didn't seem to care about a rejuvenated Earth, so I concluded that they must want a hard reboot of the system. Then they can redesign it to be exactly what they want. Mass extinction for their own comfort? Who thinks like that? Well, without their Gaia kernel, they'll have a hard time doing that. The Zeniths needed Elizabeth's gene print to access Zero Dawn facilities. So they made you. Trained you. And you went along with it? They told me I was born to interface with the Zero Dawn system. When we reached Earth, I pieced together what must have happened to Gaia and her subordinate functions. That's when I started to realize I wasn't meant to fix Gaia. That they must have made me so I could do what their remote extinction signal failed to do. Reboot Earth for their own benefit. So you know about the extinction signal? It was speculation, but the only logical conclusion why Gaia suddenly self-destructed after operating efficiently for centuries. Gaia would have only undertaken such a desperate course of action if it had detected a threat to life on Earth that was more dangerous than ceasing function altogether. I should have realized that she would also order the recreation of Elizabeth Sobek to rebuild her. Yeah, well, surprise.
Okay.
So we're dealing with the same Far Zenith people who once lived on Earth. What else do you know about them? They were some of the most affluent and powerful people on Earth. They controlled almost every major resource, every industry. Gerard commands them. He's the one who decided to set up a base. The others, Eric, Tilda, Verbena, they resent his authority over them, but in the end, they always do what he says. Eric, he's the one I fought back in the Hades proving lab. He enjoys hurting people. Yeah, I know.
And Tilda, she's the one that contacted Elizabeth Sobek.
You mentioned the Zenith set up
regarding
a base
Apollo
here on Earth. Where is it?
Off the coast, I think.
Whenever I had to go on missions, I was transported inside of a Spectre drone. I couldn't see anything outside. But I did overhear the Zeniths talking about it once. They were discussing setting up a perimeter energy shield to repel the local fauna. I'm certain they have other security measures. Spectre patrols, machine lures. It must be impregnable. What's inside the base? Launch facilities, so they can shuttle back and forth to their ship in orbit. plus infrastructure to gather materials and fabricate anything they need.
Are there more Zeniths than the ones you met?
I'm not sure. I suppose there must be more of them in the base or back on the ship. For all I know, there could be more of them out in space, other survivors of the colony.
You said the Zenith's colony in the Sirius system was destroyed. What happened?
All I was ever told was that a natural disaster forced them to leave Sirius. I've speculated that it was an extrasolar object or a cataclysmic seismic event. Or maybe even an abnormally violent coronal mass ejection from Sirius A.
The Zeniths never told you any details.
They said the only thing that mattered was that they survived. First Earth, 1,000 years ago, and then Sirius.
Guess they survived old age too.
Okay.
How did you escape the Zeniths?
Before the Hades Proving Lab, I never thought I'd get away from them. Even if I were to run. I'd never survive on my own in the wilds. But then I saw you. And I thought that maybe you could help me. So when the Zeniths pinpointed Aluthia's location in the biomedical research facility, I saw an opportunity.
You said you saw an opportunity to escape when you went to capture Aluthia. What did you do, exactly?
Whenever I was taken out on a mission to recover a subordinate function, only one of the Zeniths would go with me.
The one the rebels killed, outside the facility.
Baina's dead?
Yep.
How did they bypass her shield?
I'm looking into it. But you were talking about your escape?
Well, when it was time to use the Zenith's transmitter to send Aluthia back to base, I also sent the encrypted transmission. Then I distracted Verbena long enough to seal myself in the ectogenic chamber, altering the facility's log so it appeared that there were only 236 containers.
And the Gaia root kernel?
I told them I could capture Aluthia faster if I had it with me, and they believed me.
Well done.
Okay. Last
you
one.
said you were born on the way to Earth. In an artificial womb, I'm guessing?
The Zeniths had an ectogenic chamber aboard the ship. An updated version of the one you found me in. They must have used a stored sample of Elizabeth's DNA.
I doubt Elizabeth would have let them take her DNA. Do you know how they got it?
That wasn't part of the archive I was allowed to access.
Tilda will know about that.
You said you spent years studying in a training interface.
Tilda found something.
Was this archive you mentioned part of that?
But only the parts I was permitted to access. Aristotle and Aspasia, the avatars of the archive, would assign me learning modules and evaluate my progress.
Wait, those names. They were designed to be the virtual guides for the Apollo database. Before Ted Faro purged it.
The Zeniths have a copy.
So it still exists. And you got to learn from it.
Only what was deemed pertinent to the mission. If I requested information outside of my parameters, my tutors would deny it.
To have all that knowledge, just out of reach. Must have been frustrating.
Okay, that's it, I
All right,
guess.
I think that's enough for now. Do you want to come upstairs, or...?
So how long?
What?
You know, your plan. How long before Gaius fabricated a machine army to defeat the Zeniths?
How did you know?
Optimal strategy, so?
Well, I still have to get 2 more subordinate functions before Gaia's powerful enough to absorb Hephaestus.
What? You don't have Hephaestus already?
Gaia's still figuring out how to capture it. It's not confined to a single... To a single location! Of course not!
You didn't even know who the Zeniths really are.
You were supposed to be further along by now!
Coming here was a mistake. They're gonna find me.
Okay,
They're
panic
gonna
attack.
find this place and take me back. This was all for nothing.
They're not going to find us. Gaia's using Minerva to mask our location.
What difference does it make? You're too far behind. We're never going to beat them. Everything. Everyone. They're gonna die.
Hey. Calm down. You're here now, right? So is there anything you can do to help?
I have certain knowledge sets. And given your state of progress, expertise you probably lack. Geoengineering, of course. Computer science, physics, biology, chemistry.
Okay. Well, see if you can do something with that. Talk talk to Gaia. I'll check on you later.
You can see Aloy starts to get frustrated with how pessimist Beta is. But understandable.
Her
Understandable.
injury's not that bad, but I think she regrets coming here. Feeling might be mutual.
Yeah, you can see.
I'll come back later and talk to her. See if I can learn anything.
I mean, that's what happened if you have two identical perfectionists,
She got
but
the
with
weapon fragment
different
to Gaia.
idealism. Huh. Yeah, Aloy understandable that with how she feels frustrated with Gaia, but Gaia's also no with Beta. But Beta's also understandable with how she grew up in a cage. With how her situation was. Let's talk to Gaia. Oh yeah, we haven't talked to Prowl yet. Let's talk to Prowl first. Oh wow, this is going to be a very long video.
Hey, you and Aaron okay?
Nothing some rest can't take care of. Are you okay? This beta thing. It's a lot. Even for you.
Just trying to take it one step at a time.
Fair enough. If you need anything, just let me know.
How's everyone dealing with Beta?
I tried explaining what a clone is to Aaron. He was totally lost. Then Zoe said something about 2 trees coming from 1 seed. That seemed to help a bit.
Okay.
I'm guessing you've spoken with Kotallo?
I wanted to pay my respects for those who fell when we were ambushed at the embassy. Told him I'd never seen anyone throw themselves at a machine like he did. He said a warrior shouldn't be praised for fulfilling their duty. For a second, I thought I was talking to my mother.
Okay.
Never thought a Tanakh and a Nora war chief could have so much in common.
I'm guessing Talana didn't stay for long?
You got that right. Makes you wonder what this Amadis guy did to grab her attention.
Whatever it was, she didn't tell me.
Must be quite a story.
I guess she'll tell us when she's ready. How's everyone handling their focus?
And we all have our difficult moments. Aaron definitely curses the most. But I'm hoping Oseram's stubbornness prevails.
How's everyone doing?
Just taking it all in. No one snapped their bowstrings yet.
I see everyone settling in.
Zoe's planning on bringing all kinds of plants in here. Says a home should always spring with life anew. I asked Aaron to help find some. I think he'd rather stick his head into a snap ball.
Still,
Okay.
it's not a bad idea. Should liven up the place.
I do wonder how can those plants survive without sunlight?
So, training with Zoe, huh?
Yes, training. Mostly. Look, she reads glyphs faster than I can already. I'd be a fool to refuse her help.
Of course.
Okay.
You guys reading something over there?
We just finished going through all the logs you collected back in Nora territory, and All Mother Mountain. It's hard to imagine that my ancestors were trapped inside, without the knowledge from Apollo to guide them.
Thanks to Ted Farrow.
Yeah. I wonder how it must have felt when they were finally free. The world must have seemed so beautiful.
Not to mention terrifying. They weren't much more than kids.
And they became an entire tribe.
The fact that they can survive in the wild without any training or knowledge, it's amazing. It shows how a human can adapt and overcome.
It's good to see you and Zoe enjoying yourselves.
We're learning a lot. I've actually been looking through the data to find ideas for a gift, and to thank her for helping me study the glyphs.
Study.
Something from the old world that she's never seen before. Instead, I found out they gave each other stuffed animals. If you ask me, stuffing a dead animal with anything, really, doesn't sound like a good time for anybody.
Maybe Gaia can help you find something else. Looks like I was wrong about the Zeniths. Their ship didn't explode on its way to Sirius like everyone thought.
And we saw how they lied about creating a better future at their launch facility. Guess they lied about what happened to their ship, too. But still, a tribe settling amongst the stars.
I couldn't put a single dent in their shields, Varl. That one Zenith almost killed me.
That didn't stop you from resurrecting Gaia. won't stop us from using Hephaestus against them.
Let's hope that's enough.
Okay,
I
that's
should
it.
get back to the wilds.
No.
I'll keep an eye on Beta. Make sure she's comfortable.
Go back to Gaia. Open Sesame. Let's talk.
Welcome back.
Hello.
Aloy. I see we have a new guest. So now we know the origin of the transmission.
Yeah. I also recovered this.
Oh yeah. That ball.
The weapon it was part of somehow stripped Zenith of its shield, but it malfunctioned and blew up. If we can recreate the weapon and improve it, maybe we'll gain the upper hand on the Zeniths.
A moment. I will scan it. Complete. By combining the results with data from your focus, I can infer that the weapon was highly advanced, comparable to Zenith technology, but not how it worked.
Did the explosion corrupt the data?
It was only a catalyst. The moment the weapon malfunctioned, it appears a command executed to purge all data within its core. Ostensibly, this was to prevent the weapon's secrets from falling into enemy hands. Whoever designed this weapon knew how to cover their tracks.
Silence.
Based on your data on him, that is my conclusion as well.
And he's not gonna cooperate with us. Well, it was worth a shot. But that's not all. The Zeniths got Aletheia, along with Artemis and Apollo.
That is unfortunate. However, our original plan remains unchanged. The two remaining subordinate functions should increase my heuristic processing density enough to absorb Hephaestus.
Right. One problem at a time. Well, I guess I better get back out there.
I wish you luck on your search.
Okay, our next area is going to be pretty interesting. It's Poseidon, I think, and
Thanks, Guy.
that
So I guess we'll be making
one
use of
is
Salon's weapon.
pretty hard.
There is another clone of Elizabeth here with us. But I can't let it distract me. I still have 2 more subfunctions to get.
Okay, she's done. Let's
Hey,
stop.
Gaia. I'm back.
So I see.
You have a lot more that we can talk about.
The missing subordinate
Artemis rewired Aletheia culturing and Apollo was disseminating. Unfortunately, all archived Apollo.
Pharaoh, huh?
Understandable. He appears to have been
All 3 of the missing functions, or were. Do you still need...
restoring their empowering my. Unfortunately,
Okay, this
as
is
we
the
now
new
know,
one.
They are in the possession of Far Zenith. Attaining them in the short term is very likely impossible.
I guess our best shot at recovering them is by taking over the Zenith base. But we'll need Hephaestus and a bunch of combat machines to do that.
Correct.
So, once Hephaestus has been recovered and merged, you'll regain the capacity to mass-produce machines.
I think we've
Yes.
read this
And
before.
program.
So you could build an army.
It is in my nature to take human life, so yes, once I have been, I could design, given the nature of the Far Zenith. I must admit, however, no matter how aggressive.
That's good.
Indeed.
I don't see any new dialogues there, but okay. Oh wow, you have a lot to talk about.
Beta believes the Zeniths want to use the terraforming system to wipe out life on Earth. Start over. So they can build it how they want.
Further supporting our hypothesis.
But why? Given their technology, they could wipe out the tribes of the world by easier means. And if they're the same people who left Earth 1,000 years ago, wouldn't they want the biosphere to be as it was?
It is likely they adjusted to different planetary conditions in the colony on Sirius. They may be trying to recreate that environment here.
Turning Earth into a new Sirius. Their own personal playground. So the Zeniths are the same people who left Earth. Physically immortal. How'd they figure it out?
From what we know of Far Zenith, it is plausible that prominent geneticists and engineers were offered a place aboard the Odyssey in exchange for their expertise. Given enough time, technology, and resources, any challenge can be overcome.
Like how Minerva eventually generated the deactivation codes for the Pharaoh Plague.
Exactly.
The Zeniths. Gerard, Eric, Tilda, Verbena. Beta said they were some of the most powerful people on Earth. Do you know anything about them?
Apollo's gone, right?
Unfortunately,
Yeah.
no. My personal database is limited to those who worked on Zero Dawn. Additionally, it appears Far Zenith was quite secretive about their members. Only one, Oswald Dahlgard, was ever publicly known.
Right.
Yeah, the
He was
spokesperson.
the spokesperson back at their old launch facility.
What we can conclude from your and Beta's experiences is that the Zeniths are ruthless in pursuit of their goal. To protect life on Earth, they must be stopped.
Okay.
The extinction signal didn't just wake Hades. It made every subordinate function self-aware. Why?
I have wondered this myself. So far as I can tell, Hades was the sole target, and the partial sentience imparted to other subordinate functions was incidental.
A signal that precise would require thorough knowledge of the system. How could the Zeniths know that?
From the records on your focus, it appears Far Zenith had an informant during the development of Zero Dawn.
Hank Shaw. He was supposed to steal a copy of the system for Far Zenith, but Elizabeth and Travis Tate caught him first.
Yes. It is likely Far Zenith acquired knowledge on the systems designed through him, despite his failure.
Oh, I remember it is going to have something to do with important stuff
So from
with the
what Beta
story.
told me, I guess
Hank
we can
Shaw.
assume the Zenith's technology is powerful in all sorts of ways, right?
Yes. As your encounters with them amply demonstrate, they appear to make extensive use of robotic servitors. Further, they seem to be equipped with some kind of protective energy field that shields them from harm.
They seemed indestructible, but that weapon the rebels used stripped their shield somehow.
Throughout history,
Okay, this
every
is-
defensive technology, while we lack the were I to absorb Hephaestus, no shielding could withstand.
So there's hope.
Always.
Yeah, we've read that before.
So, I guess Beta's here to stay. I gave her a focus. Told her to talk to you to see if she can help. She's not what I expected.
What were you expecting?
I don't know. Someone more helpful, I guess. And less pessimistic.
It is true, she overestimated our progress. However, it is also worth noting that her confidence in your abilities emboldened her to escape the Zeniths.
I guess so.
Give her time. She may yet come around.
Okay, one more?
When we were at the facility where we found Beta, there were records that said Far Zenith were researching embryogenesis. I know they traded their ectogenic chambers to Zero Dawn, but why were they researching it in the first place?
At this point, we can only speculate. Perhaps at one time they meant the Odyssey to be a colony ship, necessitating such technology. As their goals evolved over time, so did their areas of research.
So they got more selfish as the risks of staying on Earth kept rising.
Okay, I think that's it. Yeah.
I guess I should get going.
As you say.
Okay, let's see. Let's go out. I want to see if there's any dialogue or maybe monologue from Aloy. And if there's nothing, I will enter. Oh, new request. Let's take it. Oh yeah, I forgot. I think there's a couple of requests I need to take. Yeah. What was this called? Arrowhand? I think... Oh yeah, I haven't gone to this area, River Him. I need to go there and see the request over there. I think that's it. Yeah. Let's take this one and then we will go out. Oh, it's Zoe.
It's a little loud, Aaron.
I know. It makes you want to punch something. More like someone. But you're the one that helped me find it. People make mistakes.
People make mistakes. Okay, let's talk
There
to
is
Zoe.
something I'd like to discuss. It's about the land gods. If you have time, that is.
Yeah, sure. What?
You said you wanted to talk about the land gods?
I think there's a way to heal them so that they'll once again provide Plainsong with grain. Gaia gave me a set of instructions. She called it, reboot code. If we deliver it to the land gods, their derangement will end.
That's great.
Maybe. There are thorns on the path. Unless the code is given by Hephaestus, the land gods will reject it. Gaia showed me a way around this. We need components called control cores from machines made by Hephaestus. Machines similar to the land gods.
A
You
blowhorn.
mean Grimhorns?
Grimhorns.
Like the one we fought in the repair bay.
Yes. Gaia helped me locate 2 of them out west.
So, kill the machines, get the control cores, then use them to adapt the reboot code into something the land gods will obey?
If all goes well. But taking down 2 Grimhorns won't be easy.
We'll do it together.
Bless you, Aloy. I'll send you the location of the machines.
Okay, I remember this
I'll
quest.
let you know when I get close to those Grimhorns.
Good. If we can get their control cores, maybe we really can heal the land gods.
But I don't think we can heal them all because I remember there's one at least that's deep underwater and I need to find Poseidon first to get the necessary item for diving that deep. Let's see, any new dialogue?
Those look like snow clouds.
Nope. Let's try moving to that camp. Passing by this fox. Okay, still no dialogue. Yep. Wait a minute. This sign, this indicates that not a special quest or a side quest, but like an encounter, telling us something like, hey, there's a ruin here. Hey, there's a bandit camp here. Hey, there's something interesting over here. So it's not really important. The dialogue is not even that interesting. So I'll just skip on that. Okay, wow, a long video and a lot of it is just exposition, yeah. Like 2 battle? Yeah, 2 battle with the Spectre, and that's it. The rest of it are just story, and story. There's going to be a couple more of this. I think especially after we get the sub-routine, after we found Poseidon and Demeter. This is Demeter, right? Where is it? This one? Yeah, it's Demeter. So after we found Poseidon, there's going to be another exposition dump like this. And after we found Demeter, there's going to be another exposition dump like this, which will take quite a while. Yeah, a lot of story about the Far Zenith there, like how they are the same people that left Earth 1,000 years ago, about Beta. Well, story about our companions in the Mother Base, which I kinda neglect talking about it for quite a while. And now we can continue. So, my plan is go for Poseidon next. I will complete a couple of quests that I can. I will take the quest on my own, I think. So I think I will take this on my own because I don't think this is an important quest. This might be an interesting quest, so I will do this on video. Maybe I will explore the rest of this area on my own to see if there's any interesting encounter. Well, okay, thanks for watching and I will see you again in the next part. Ciao.